I didn't feel like making an actual in-person, live video. So, as you know, there's been a lot going on, but besides my gallbladder attacks that I had, those have eased off slightly. And then the ear infection where I haven't been able to hear anything, and I had the sharp pains in my ear, and I've been taking the antibiotic for that, and the shot that they gave me. But there's what happened today. I was walking the dog outside because he wanted out, and I picked up this rock. I was recording the cats and watching them play, and I picked up this rock and brought it to the house. And then all of a sudden I started feeling really bad. I put it down, and I felt like I was going to black out. And I did, eventually, but I have irritable bowel as well, which causes you to black out. But I had a teacher that told me that I would eventually. But I ran to the house. The dog pulled me to the house, sat down there, waited for me to put him on this fence post, put his cord on this fence post, and then put the brick on there so that he wouldn't run off. Well, then I barely took all I could to get to the house. And I dropped my coat, and then I went to the restroom, and I went to the bedroom, and I knocked, and then I said, I don't feel right, I'm about to black out. And that's all I could remember was saying that. And Mama said, what's wrong? I said, I don't know. I said, I'm about to black out again. And then I ran to the restroom, fell down on the toilet, and I asked Amazon, the Echo Flex, to drop in on Mama's Echo Dot so I could tell her, I told her to hold on, but then I said, just come here now. I was like, Mama, I said, come here now, I'm about to black out. That's all I could say was, I'm about to black out. And I sat there and was falling sideways off the toilet. And I said, I couldn't, I said, I don't feel right. I said, oh no. I lost consciousness. I said, I'm gone. I said, I was like, oh yeah. All I could see was white light and just stars, or I could see these white specks and then green specks, and I was completely falling out. And then Mama blew into my mouth, and that brought me a little bit more to consciousness. But I said, I'm on. That's all I could say was, I'm on. That means I was saying I'm gone. I said, bring a water, hurry. And all I could say was bring a water or hurry. And I was asking for a Mountain Dew and a water or something. And I drank the water first as best I could. When I came back to, she brought my inhaler to me. Which actually, I took 4 puffs of that, and that did bring more breath back to me. That brought more oxygen, more breath back to me. But if I'd been outside, I had my phone, but I would have just dropped it because I couldn't lift anything. I was just, this has happened throughout my life. I remember when I was up at Nana's property, and no one understands. Employers will never understand. Teachers never understood. No one gets me. They don't understand me. I'm so random. One time I was falling through the hallway, blacking out, and the teacher, just one of the gym teachers, they said, you got the crud? No, it wasn't that. I was literally blacking out in class. And then up Nana's, when I was helping with the fencing, I just sat down there in the shade. And I said, I've got to get to the top of the hill. And all I could do was just get to Mama. and I got a bottle of water. And that helped me feel better. I guess they always told me I dehydrate easily, which I do. But, and they wouldn't allow you to drink in school because you couldn't use the restroom, which was wrong. But I lost consciousness and I fell sideways. I told Mama brought the inhaler and I used it. And then I was shaking and then I drank that drink. But I said, bye, I'm gone. That was all I could say is I'm gone. I'm out. I'm out. And I said, oh, I can't. I'm out. That's all I could do. All I could say was, I couldn't, I couldn't talk. I couldn't talk at all. I couldn't talk, I couldn't think, I couldn't focus. And then I just fell sideways on the toilet. And she gave me this water bottle, helped me hold it, and I drank half of it, and was starting to come back to. And after the inhaler, her blowing in my mouth, and then the water bottle, and I started coming back to, and I was able to be like this and form a sentence again. I was so out of breath, and there was something cold in my chest. It felt cold in the chest and the lungs. And I've been dealing with that ear infection, the pus in the ear that the doctor gave the shot and antibiotics for. But, I mean, I shouldn't have done all that. But, anyway, after I felt better and the check engine light went off today on the truck, we went to get the emissions test done, passed it. And we'll get the tags by the end of the month. But that's what we did this evening, and went to meet my father, who's a truck driver in town. We went to meet him in town, and he hasn't been doing so well either. He's been out of breath and numb in the back of the head, and the head's been tingling. I don't really like to think about that, but he said he's slightly better today. He's got to go for his A1C next Monday, and finish the DOT physical. And it's crazy. But I blacked out. That's what happened. I did this in sort of an ASMR style video. So, yeah. Peace. Sweet dreams, my sweet dreams.